Welcome back, everyone. But we're really fortunate in the area for the last 5 years, and it's springtime, right? From last year. There's been a fair, and this year it's going to be an expo, we're going to get into that, related to all issues for autism and people on the autism spectrum. And joining me back again are Mary Fornabia, who's with the, I got to read it, sorry Mary, Special Education Resource Specialist for the Parent Network of the Capital Region.
Right.
That's a big title.
That is.
Well, it's a long title.
Yes, that's probably more so, yes.
And Julie Marks, who's with Saratoga Bridges, now Special Education Coordinator?
No. Community Recreation Coordinator.
And a real fire plug, too, I might mention. Well, welcome back, both of you. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Last year, I recall, this was a fair. And this year, it's an expo and art exhibit.
Yes.
So, Julie, I'll start with you.
Okay.
Why the change?
We thought we would kick it up a notch after now that we're going on 5 years. People have come to it regularly, and we wanted to give them something new, wanted to give them something that they have not had before. So we've added workshops, we've added a sensory room, a separate sensory room, which is being run by an organization called the Spotted Zebra. That's what they specialize in. And we are also inviting artists actually we have some international artists, people around the country, people around the world, have some pieces from Malaysia, Australia, and we have a piece for those who are familiar with her from Dr. Temple Grandin. So that's really pretty exciting.
That doctor is on the autism spectrum.
Yes.
And has gone on to get a PhD,
Yep,
right?
she has her PhD in animal husbandry.
Wow.
Yeah, she's an amazing woman. She speaks.
And an artist.
Yeah.
Wow.
She does a lot of public speaking, and she's published several books.
So, I want to talk a little bit more about the people that'll be there at the expo. But Mary, what's the connection between the Parent Network and Saratoga Bridges concerning this?
Well, we both work in the field of working with individuals with autism spectrum disorders. So at the Parent Network, what I do is it's a technical assistance center for parents who have children ages 5 through 21. And what we do is we help those families navigate the special education system in school so that they have a better understanding of the special education process. And we have a number of families that are often looking for services in the community. The expo being that it's a one-stop shop, so families can come in and find out about what services are in their community for their children or young adults to get them assistance. Because the assistance that often individuals need with autism and other developmental delays goes well beyond the school. So we need to use services in the community, and that's what the expo will bring to those families.
Gotcha. I hear it a lot here when people ask us questions. Autism is something that you hear the word mentioned many times, but the autism spectrum is actually kind of difficult to understand. That, you're talking about people that can, it manifests itself in different ways, right, Julie?
Yes,
Correct.
it does. There are different degrees of being autistic, from it only manifesting itself mildly with social interaction to being pretty severe, where you have people who are nonverbal and have a difficult time with behavioral issues and everything in between. So all of these people have different needs and are looking for different services. It's not like any other disability where if you have that disability, these are the signs and symptoms, and this is how it displays itself. It's not like that with autism. It's very, very different.
So hence the importance of the expo in terms that the people that will be there and the workshops and whatever will be able to answer and demonstrate different solutions depending on the need, correct?
Yeah.
Give us an idea of who will be there.
There will be camp programs, school programs, service providers who provide different therapies, people who sell different products relating to assist people on the autism spectrum.
We'll have college programs represented. There'll be programs that help individuals transition from high school and beyond. There'll be some programs in regards to sports programs.
Recreation
programs, which is something really hard. Some preschool programs will be there. And we mentioned we're going to be doing 2 workshops as well. That came out of a need of the last 2 years. Some of our feedback from families is more information for young adults. So there'll be 2 workshops. One is called Managing Stress, and the other one is for getting a job and keeping it.
Well, you know, the stress one seems to be particularly important. Again, what I've heard over time, is that people suffering a varying degree of autism have trouble communicating. So a lot of times they communicate better through things like music, right? I've heard this.
Yes.
So having education specialists there are particularly important
Exactly.
to be able to help with the stress level, because you can't always tell where the origin of that stress may
Right.
be coming from, right?
Right.
Oh, it sounds so beneficial. Now, it's only one day here in Saratoga. It's Sunday, April 10th, so it's coming up. And the period of time is short. It's only noon till 3 p.m. Now, you were saying to me that people start lining up really to get in at 11:30. So
Right.
get there early, and it'll take you 3 hours, really, to familiarize yourself with everything that's being offered there.
Right. We also want, the art show will be held outside in the hotel gallery.
Got it.
So that's where the art exhibit will be, and that's artwork displayed by individuals who have autism. And then we also have Skidmore College is going to be there doing the arts and crafts section. So that's always been widely successful, as well as a bounce house for the children.
Yeah, sure.
So that's part of it too. It is, you're right, exactly. It'll take 3 hours to get through everything.
Boy, it sure does.
Yeah, we're going to have about 70 exhibitors, vendors, and we're going to have upwards of 100 pieces of art on display.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it
Wow.
should be exciting.
You know, autism is so prevalent in our society. I don't think I know anyone that hasn't touched by it. You know, a member of their family, a friend, and again, you hear the word said a lot, but it's often very misunderstood about how it affects people and their ability to communicate and whatever. So I highly, anyone, please, this expo is really important. Sunday, April 10th, 12 to 3 at City Center, right here in Saratoga. Get there early because you're going to want the 3 hours. And so thank you both very much for coming in.
Thank you.
I tell you what, before we go, you mentioned a music concert to me.
Yes, yeah. There's a concert on Thursday, Thursday, April 7th at 7 o'clock at Proctor's, called Artistes for Autism. It's specifically to help fund future autism expos.
All right, so remember that also. That's Proctor's Theater in Schenectady, Thursday, April 7th, right before Sunday, April 10th. Artistes for Autism. And well, thank you. It's great to see you both
Thank you.
again.
Thank
You
you.
behaved yourself. That was
You
good.
know, it was hard, but I
It's great
tried.
to see you,
You
Julie.
do.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you, Mary. Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Cool. I'm glad we got the concert in.